Can you turn it on, Elaine? Okay, I'll hand over to you in a minute.
Okay, hold on.
All right, thank you, everyone. This is YoruApp security training class where we're gonna start live now. So I'm gonna hand over to Brother Timmy. Over to you, sir. Welcome, Sister Deborah. Welcome, Brother Hamza. And our lecturer today, Brother Timmy. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning from wherever you are. This is YoruApp live training. Last week, we talked about how to hack into an operating system using Metasploit. But I realized we were unable. I think we really do not understand the Linux commands, and it's giving us problem to understand how to use Metasploit, I guess. So I've decided that instead of using Kali Linux to teach us all these things, I'm going to be teaching you Windows tools for ethical hacking. So with that, I believe everyone should be able to understand better. So today, we're going to be talking about Owasp top 10. Zaprose is a web application security scanner. Well, let me quickly share my screen so that I can open the site, teach us how to download it, and probably will teach us how to scan a website and bring out some hidden things out. We might not be able to finish the course today, but we will continue from there tomorrow because it's very broad topic. So let me quickly share my screen. So get started, right? Can we all see my screen, please?
Yes.
So now we go to Zaprose.
Sorry, can you make your browser large? Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, it's called Owasp. Let's get started. Yeah, what is Zaprose? Zaprose is a powerful tool. It's security testing basic. Now, let me quickly read it for us so that we can quickly do the theory aspect. It said it's a software security testing. Software security testing is the process of assessing and testing a system to discover security risk and vulnerabilities of the system and its data. There is no universal terminology, but for our purposes, we define assessment as the analysis and discovery of vulnerability without attempting to actually exploit those vulnerabilities. It shows that we can easily detect a vulnerability in any kind of application without exploiting it. We define testing as the discovery and attempted exploitation of vulnerabilities. Now, security testing is often broken out somewhat arbitrarily according to either the type of vulnerability being tested or the type of testing being done. A common breakout is, these are the common things that Zaprose can do. Please, if you have any question along the line, let us know. So we're talking about vulnerability assessment. Yes, Zaporozhye is the best tools to do that. Penetration testing, without going into Kali Linux, without any kind of programming, just window programming, we can get it done. You can do a penetration testing with Zaporozhye. Then runtime testing. The system undergoes analysis and security testing from an end user. Code reviewer. These are the four major things. We can intercept, we can interact, we can change, we can do a lot of things. By the time we start the practical aspect, we should be able to understand better. We can attack, we can explore, we can get more information. We can use it for information gathering. We can use it for vulnerability scanning. We can attack. We can do a lot of things with this Zaporozhye. So now, without wasting too much time, let's get down to how to download. Now, this is the download aspect. Now, once we click on download, I'm going to walk you through the installation. Before you install this, if you are using 32-bit window, this is for you. If I use 64-bit, this is for you. Linux, this is for you. Though is pre-inbuilt with Linux, it comes with Linux tools. So we really don't need to install it on Linux because Linux has the tools in it. So now, my system is 64-bit, but before we install it, you have to have a Java on your system. Java, if you don't have a Java, you go to java.com because it won't be installed. It can be downloaded, but it won't be installed. So this is the java.com. And now this is how you're going to download Java. Once we download the Java, that's all. We just run the Java. I have the Java on my system already. I don't need to download it. But once you download it, you run it. After you are through with that, then you come here, you click on the download, the installation. Yes, Zaporozhye is installing now. Within minutes, it will be done. Once it is done, then we start once it is done with the downloading, then we start with the installation. This tool is very, very powerful. And before I start the practical, I want everyone to know that this is for education purposes, not for criminalities, because these tools will give you access to so many things, so many hidden files, so many hidden things, including password, username, any kind of database inside, any kind of things you want to do. If you want to do anything with it, it gives you the correct answer. So please, this is for educational purposes. Thank you very much. So now that is almost done downloading. Just wait a little. Now we're going to install it. I'm waiting for this to finish the downloading aspect. So please don't forget you have to install this Java before anything. It's very, because it won't install. It can only download. It will not install without this Java, please. Okay, thank you. So let's go back to this. I think it's done downloading. So let's go to the file. Let's see the download. Yeah, okay. It's installing now. because there is Java on it, so that is why it's installing very fast. Then click on yes for the installation to finish. Yes, then click on next. I accept. You have to accept the agreement. Then you click on next. We don't really need the custom installation, just standard installation for now. But if you are a professional, you can go ahead and use the custom information. You learn how to customize your work, especially if you are conducting a vulnerability assessment or a penetration testing. So you customize it. But for now, do use standard installation. Then we click on next. Then we click on install. Then let's wait for like 1 or 2 minutes for it to install. Please, if there's any question or if there's anything you did not understand, please let us know. Okay, please. Yeah, done. So we click on finish. Now we'll locate it out. Okay, it's already on my desktop. This is Owasp Zap. Then we launch it. Yeah, it's launching now. That's Owasp Zap 2.11.1. Don't forget what I explained to you about what Owasp is all about here before the installation, before it finishes the installation. Yeah, we can go through it. This is the website zapozy.org. So maybe I should post the website on so that it's very easier for us to go through it. Allow access. Sorry, it was the security of my system. So I have to allow any kind of thing installing. So let me quickly post it here. Don't forget, if there's any question, please don't forget to say it. That's the link. We can read more about it. It's very, very good, especially for the web developer, software developer. This is very, very powerful and it's very, very good for them if only they know how to use it. So let's go back to our Bob. Yeah, now our Zap is up and running. But before anything, before we start, we have yes. They said, do you want to persist the Zap session? Yes, I want to persist this session with the name based on the current stamp. Yes, I want to persist this session, but I want to specify the name and location. It is advisable to use no. I do not want to persist this session because we are using it for the first time and we are using it for a training. So I'll click on no. So it's always advisable to click on no. Then we can start. Once you click on no, then you start. Yeah, this is it. Can we all see it? Yeah, this is our tools. These are machine now. Okay. Now let me quickly explain the functions. This is file. If you want new session, if you want open session, if you want to persist, snapshot, anything, import, export, load, add on file. Wow. Exit and delete session. Then when we go to exit, the zap mode, we are already in standard mode. If you want attack mode, if you want to attack, only attack. I mean, if you want to brute force, that's attack. Use attack mode. If you just want to be protected, but the best is this standard mode. With this standard mode, you can attack, you can protect, you can do anything with it. That's the standard mode, which we are. We already, so, okay. So it's updating. Okay. I think it's updating itself. Yeah. Can see it. Good. Yeah. So let's go to view. Go to view. Sorry, it's like one of my it's trying to access. Okay, let's get okay. Now view, enable image history, show tab. You can go to show tab and check it through. Request tab, response scripts, agile spider tab, active scan. These are the functions, most of the functions on it. That's on the tab. So analyze, scan manager, I really don't use this. Then report. Once we are done, we can generate report. It's called online HTML report. You can easily generate it here. Don't worry, we're going to do the practical aspect and we'll see how it works. So we go to tool. There are so many things. I'll come back to this too. Import. You can import a graphic, anything. You can import anything, URL, file containing URL. You can import anything. At the same time, you can export also. Online Zap. If you want to watch the video, want to learn more, this is the website. This is the marketplace. If you want to learn more about the add-on or what is available, if you want to learn anything about Zap, this is a good place to visit. We all know what app is all about. If you want to check for updates about Owasp, this helps explain more and getting started guide. This will guide you through. So now, before we start the practical aspect, there are some things we have to do, which I'll quickly show us now. Tools. Yeah. Once we are on the tools, we go to options. Once you get to the options, yeah, then we come to local browser. You can see it's running on local host port 8080. Yes, we can leave it at that. That's normal local host. Then we come to dynamic. We really don't need dynamic SSL certificate because we've not gone deep. So for now, that's what we need here for now. So we can go ahead and read more about it. Passive scan rules, you read about the rules, you read about the scanner, all those things, you understand. So you can study that on your own. So I'm going to close this now. Yes. So now, what's the first thing we're going to do now? Now, this is you can open our browser here, or let me use my browser. let me use my browser, Mozilla, so that you'll be able to understand very well. Or should we use the inbuilt browser?
Well, let's try inbuilt browser so that we can understand it properly, or whichever is the right one or the best one that we can use.
Okay. Everybody knows Mozilla, how it works, and the rest. So that is what I'm thinking. Let me quickly explain this. Now, if you're going to use it with our browser, now we go here, go to Mozilla. There's something we need to do. We need to do the configuration for the local browser. So we come here, we check, go to the settings. I will teach you two ways that you can start using any kind of browser, either Mozilla or Chrome. Go to settings, go to manual, then use local look the same thing there, local host, then port 8080, then you click on this and you click on OK. Now let's check. Let me type Google. Google.com. So let's go to let me go to this. We can see it intersected a lot of things here. You can see it there. Then you can come here and type you can come here and type, hold on please, 1 minute. Okay. So now we can come here and click on new session. Then we click on start. So it will clear all this. Then we go to our Mozilla. Another thing we can do, if you do not want to use that, if you do not want to use this, then we go to add-on extension. Then we look for Foxy Proxy, because most people, they always make mistake. Foxy Proxy. Oh, sorry, I have my this thing on. Because these settings will not allow us to do anything except as long as it is on local host, we won't be able to do anything. So we go to no proxy at all, so that we'll be able to use that and we'll be able to do a lot of things that we want. Okay, then we go to Foxy Proxy. That's it, that is working now. So this is security standard recommendation, so that you'll be able to navigate, you'll be able to do a lot of things, you'll be able to open any other site, even if you don't want Zap to intercept. So you can use that. Let me add to my Firefox. You click on add, you click on add. That's all. Then okay. Then you close. Close. Then this is how you're going to set it. Now we want to set it so that it will be working with our option. It will be working with our Zap. Now, how do we set it? We come here, add Zap Proxy, then HTTP localhost 127.0.0.1. That's our localhost. We can write localhost at the same time. We can write localhost also. Then what is our port in Zap? Don't forget this, please. Tools. You come here so that you don't make mistake. Local proxy. Don't forget this local host port 8080. So that is what we're going to use to set it. Let me write this so that everyone will understand. Local host, yeah. Then port 8080. That's all. Then we click on save. Then we are done. Now, if you want to use it, if you want to use Firefox, maybe you want to browse anything, you can use, okay, let me say you do spray.com. If you go to this and close this, we can see that it did not intercept anything. But if we want it to intercept anything, then we come here, we'll do, we turn this off, we click on Zap Proxy, that's all. Then we click on refresh. We click on refresh, then we come here. So I guess there's a mistake. Oh, let me check the settings, please. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's showing now.
Sorry, why is it showing? Do we have to click blacklisted? Because if it's blacklisted, so is that showing? Is that shows that the spray is blacklisted or what?
It's not blacklisted. It's the security of my system. There's a lot of securities on my system. You understand? So anybody cannot just come and hack into my system and penetrate anyhow. It will stop you. I have to give access personally. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we can play with Doodle Spray now. You can see now that it captures a lot of things. Doodle Spray, you can get a lot of things from here. Yeah, challenge, Doodle Spray, get. You can check what is in this get, post. See, these are the things we can do with it. You can see that it's showing a lot of things here. You understand? But that is not the main. I'm just telling you how it intersects with all this. So now let's go to how do we scan a website with it? Well, with this, we can launch any attack. Now we right click, this is the attack. You can go to spider. If you want to spy through the website, and get more information. Well, before I do that, we can see the risk, we can see the low. All this low is easier to penetrate. It's easier. That means the security is low. But I've not done any scanning now. Now I just want to do something now. Now let's see. Let me start with active scanning. I don't need to select, everything is cool. Okay, then start the scan. It will erase that and start the scan here, and it will show a lot of things. A lot of things. Let me widen it up a little. You can see it. It's showing almost everything about, it's scanning almost everything about doodle spray. You can see it. You understand, but I have to stop this now because we're still going to do the manual testing. And in case we have any question, that's the following. Okay, I have to stop it now. Then start new session. Now we got everything from here. Now I'm going to turn this thing off. Now, if we don't want to use browser at all, and we just want to launch an attack inside here, then we come to manual explore. Then we type the website we want to use, https doodlespray.com. You can see it, Firefox, everything, launch browser, select everything, then we launch. Now, it will launch manually. This is manual. It's trying to open the inbuilt browser. Before you know it, it will start showing different pages of doodle spray for us. The more it keeps scanning the pages, the more it will start showing us now. You can see that I'm not typing anything. It will load naturally. You can see it. Oh, sorry. There's a mistake there. I made a mistake here. Sorry for my error. Doodle spray. Let me start new session. I'm starting a new session so that we can restart it. Okay. Create a new session. Yes, start. Okay. Now, hope there's no mistake. Do spray.com. Then we launch. So it will start showing the from the Mozilla, that's inbuilt. So let's just wait for like 1 to 2 minutes. Please, I hope you understand everything. Do we understand, please?
Yes, but with this one now, what's this gonna do? Because
This is manual exploration.
Okay, it's like scanning the website, isn't it?
Yes, yes. Okay, let me close it and launch automatic. I just want us to know how to scan manually and how to use scan automatically. And if you want to launch it from any browser, we can easily launch anything, any attack from any browser. Let me close it and restart. Yeah, it should close. Don't forget this. Yeah, let it shut down, then I'll start, then I'll go to automatic scanning. So after I'll teach you how to do the spidering. So if we still have enough time, how many minutes do we have left, Mr. Abbey?
We have just 12 minutes.
Okay.
We're supposed to spend 1 hour, so it's nearly 1 hour now. 12 minutes left.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to relaunch so that we can use, I'm trying to speed up things so that we can understand more before we start using some deep functions of these OWASP. So if we are given any, as a security personnel, if you are given any application or any website that we should do something, we can quickly come here and scan it. Go to automated scan. We come here, we put to do spray. We can see use traditional spider. You can use agile spider, but we really don't need that for now. So we just click on attack straight. It will start showing a lot of things here. You can see here on the tab, it's showing spider. Now, if you want to add to it active scan, you can add active scan. It will start doing the active scan. If you want to force browser, we can add it also. If you want to brute force or want to bring out all the hidden files like password or any other thing, we can fuse. This is fuzzer, you understand? So we can try a lot of things here that will give us now. This is it. You can see it. History. I'm trying to show use the all the functions. This is the alert. Yeah, it's showing this. Now let's check this. You can see it. It's trying to alert us that this is vulnerable. And now this is why this thing is good. It will tell us, it will give us the solution easily. Full details of any selected alert will be displayed here. You can manually add, you know. So now let me click on. Okay. If you want to get the request and if you want to check it, this is the description, the risk, this is the absence of anti-CSRF token. That's the vulnerability there. So we can use this to penetrate into the website. Risk medium, confidence low, parameter didn't shows, then evidence, header search form. So now description, a cross-site request forgery is an attack that involves forcing a victim to send an HTTP request. This is how to attack. This is how we can attack that CSRF. This is how we can exploit it. So these are the other information. This is the solution. This solution, architecture and design. Use a vetted library of, you can see, we can go through it. It's giving us the solution. You understand? We go through all the solution and follow the step. Then this is the reference in case we don't understand how to fix it as a developer. You understand? This thing is very, very good for developer if any developer can learn it. So that is that about this. You can, if you pick another one, now as it is, we can do more things with it. These are the things we can do. Run application, we can configure application, we can turn it around and insert, inject an SQL. You understand? We can inject it. What are the things? So many things. We can go through all this. So this is how to do the automation scanning. Manual scanning, I hope you understand. We choose what to scan. That is different between manual scanning and automation. Automation will scan everything. If you now want to further the scanning, then you can come here, or you go here. This is the display site. You can click on it. If you want to further the scan, then you click on the attack. Then you click on active scan. It will close that up. Or you click on the first browse site. Or if you want to fuse, you come here, you fuse. You are going deeper. So if you want to break any kind of thing, you can come here and break it. You can see that this thing is still scanning. It's still loading a lot of things. It will take time a lot. This is 44, 45. It's still scanning for so many things, so many vulnerabilities, so many things. You understand? So that is how this tools works. This is just for the beginner. It's not really for professional. But as time goes, you can be a professional if you want. So how we advise, we go to the site and learn more. And if there's any question, you come back here. Let me quickly tell us how to generate reports. Finally, we come here, we go to generate. You can see it, generate report. Only for video spray, we generate the reports. It will open up now. Yes, this the report is coming. So this is how to present an HTML online report. Somebody asked me, was it yesterday or day first day, that whether there are some tools to present an online HTML report. I say, yeah, this is how to do that. So easily you can send this link to an organization or a client that you want to uh, do a vulnerability assessment for. So from here, you will see the risk, the alert. You see the risk high. The risk is high. Confidence is high. The risk is medium. Yeah, confidence is high. That means it has some good security. Then here we have risk medium. We have confidence medium one. Okay, we have this. We have this confidence low. So this is a kind of vulnerable to anything. So that's that. We can click on this low and it will give us information that we need. You can see it. It makes vulnerability assessment easier for us to conduct. So that is that about Owasp Zaprosy. We can see that it's a very good something. Yeah, you can see it gave us all the information needed, and in fact, how to know where the vulnerability is and how to fix it. That was is a good thing. So we can go through it. We can send it to our client to examine everything before we further the scanning. So thank you very much. Is there any question, please? Before I hand over back to Mr. If you're a web developer or a programmer, you can manipulate all this. You can inject anything. This is the request. You see the request, we see the response. You can do a lot of things like a Bob suite. We're still going to get to that Bob suite. Bob suite is the number one. Number one, vulnerability assessment tools and attacking tools or penetration, pen test tools for now. So that's that. Is there any question, please? If there is no question, then I will hand over to.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I have a question, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my question is how you're able to link it to your Mozilla earlier. I got confused at that point.
Okay, you mean the first Mozilla that I opened, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I have Mozilla downloaded on my system. This is Mozilla. This is Owasp that I just launched.
Oh, pardon me. Actually, I have Firefox.
Yes.
So I don't know how you do the setting.
That's Mozilla.
Firefox. Yeah.
So if you want to use your browser, you can come here, launch Firefox. Do you understand? So once you launch the Firefox, it will open and you want to use it with our tools. Then you can come here. I've shown us the easiest, which you can use. This is off. I showed us how to add Foxy Prosy to our extension, right? So this is our Prosy. We click on it. It will come on. Then we refresh. Automatically, anything you are doing on your Firefox will reflect here. It will reflect here. You can see it's detecting a lot of things. You can see it. Anything on, as long as the Foxy Prosy is on, which is here. As long as this is on. Yeah, let me go to advanced. Accept. ẹni tó wà in charge Dudu Spray kó try kó check security kìíní ẹ̀ security kìíní Dudu Spray ò strong dáadáa òun ló ṣe ń fún mi ní gbogbo òun ló ṣe ń gbélé wa tí security ẹ̀ ń bá strong gidi gan ẹ máa wo bí bàbá ẹ rí kó gbé something sí bíbá òun ni connection not secure. That means security was strong, they can easily penetrate into it. All right, she understand. So now we can go to our, you can see it brings out Dudu Spray. And now if you want to navigate to anything on Dudu Spray, if you want to further the scan, you come here, go to attack, do active scanning, it will clear off this and we start scanning. It will clear it, then we start scanning. And this place, this here, it will show active. You know, we are not doing spy right now. We are just scanning, just ordinary scan. That's all. That's what we are doing. So it will scan in and out of Dudu Spray. So that is if we are using this Mozilla. But if you don't want to use it, we click on it, we turn it off. Then once we turn it off, we come here. Then we start new session. Please, if you do not understand, let me know. We start new session here. Or most time I don't want to, I should have shut it down, but I just don't want to do that. It will bring out manual automation. Then you can use manual. That means you're not using your Mozilla. You can use manual and control it. You can scan just a page. If you want to find a vulnerability in just a page, there's a settings there that we can get a page. If you want to scan the entire website, it will bring it for us. We can scan the entire website. So we can use manual automation. That means we are not using our Mozilla, our Firefox, I mean. So please, do you understand now? If you don't understand, please feel free to ask any question. It's very, very easy tools to use. Very easy, especially for the people that does more of website and the people that software developer. So it's very, very good for them to do some testing by themselves. But this is just, like I said, this is just for the beginner. I've not gone deep because there's a lot of things we can do with this. If I'm beginning to search for hidden files, search for vulnerabilities, search for password, search for username, go into the database, this will bring everything out. Everything, I mean, everything. So that's that. Before I hand over, is there another question?
I have a question.
Please go ahead.
Is there any way someone can secure a site without no one penetrating into it?
I have said it times without number that we can only prevent by giving it 24 hours monitoring. Now, for example, if I'm securing a site, a website, a web application, I have it running 24 hours on my system with so many tools because I have to be monitoring everything that goes in and out, that crawl, that does anything. So once I see it, I can quickly take, what do they call it? I can quickly respond and block it. Once I block it, or shut it down.
Sorry, another question again. Sorry to cut you short.
No
so,
problem.
like, okay, let's say like a Nigerian website now.
Okay.
Voting system website. There's a lot of people going there, register for votes, doing what they need to do to register their name. So are they gonna know whether someone is trying to look for vulnerability, or are they gonna know that some network is coming in to do
It
something
depends.
different.
Yeah, it depends on the kind of security they are using. What I mean by security, it depends on the professional that is securing the website for them. For example, if I'm securing a website or an organization, I have my tools that I use. I don't let it out, except if I'm securing a web application. And the moment I'm doing that, there is no scanning, there is no anything like penetration or anything. I will know, my tools will notify me that, oh, there's a bug coming, there's something coming, there's something that I want to scan, there's something that I want to penetrate. Though that thing will penetrate, fine, because the tools, no tools can stop some spidering, especially all these spider. No tools can stop them. They will spide and crawl through all these web application firewall. They will crawl through them. They will bypass them. But my tools will notify me. Once I am notified, I will quickly shut the website down. That is why you see that some websites, they say they are upgrading, or they are doing some things, or they are temporarily down. They have to do that. Do you understand? That is the only way to stop them.
Does that show that every website, all these governmental website or big enterprise, monitor their website? They have a section or a department that just check the traffic that coming into website every daily basis?
Yes, not only the traffic. You know, some organization doesn't like spend money on security. So I really don't, once they see one single attack, nobody will take them to spend money on the security. You know, these valuable things needs to be very, very secure. Yes, they need 24 hours, because you don't know who is trying to penetrate into you. You don't know. You don't know. It can come from anywhere, from every angle. So 24 hours, you have to be available for it. And once you are notified, if you are unavailable, there is nothing anybody could do. They will spy, they will enter, they will do damages, they will take files away, and they will go. So there is no website that is not vulnerable, but we can prevent it with a good professional security. They can prevent it from happening before they enter or before they penetrate. They can prevent it, and that's that. Any other question, please? Any other question, please?
Well, I don't have any from my side. I don't know whether the house needs want to ask any question. Over to the house.
A question. It's not really a question about this. Is I want to ask if we are continuing with ZAP to test week.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Right. Thank you.
So we'll continue with ZAP next week, isn't it?
Of course, there are so many things to do with ZAP. So many things. We've not done anything. This is just scanning. So definitely, we will continue. But there are some things I won't be able to, it's for just educational purposes. There are some things I might not be able to go deeper. But I will show us how to do it, how to get it done. So we will continue by next week by the grace of God.
Right. Thank you, Brother Timmy. Thank you, all the house. So we will end this section for today. And I hope everybody enjoyed the training from our brother. Thank you all for attending the lesson today. Till next week, enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.